Hey, Brian from Garage Hall. Today I have a VEVOR snow shovel. So let's open it up, see what we get inside. And pretty compact. So those are your directions. Pretty straightforward. And these are all the pieces. And the shovel blade. And all the parts are wrapped in plastic. And these are your assembly pieces. Let me get my little Leatherman out. It looks like it's taped pretty good. Okay. So it looks like assembly is pretty easy. Let me just get this envelope open. So it just looks like it's 2 bolts, an Allen key. Then you have your handle part. Now it's going to be interesting to get the curve. So let me see how that goes in together. Okay, so that's going to be your end. It has that weird flat piece on it, and that's going to go into this part right here. So we'll just kind of loosely put it in there, but I believe you have to push this really hard to get that into place. And then this is going to be your handle, and then this is going to be your middle piece. And I guess it's kind of like directional to a degree. Or does it go like this? I think it goes like that, because that's going to make things a little bit easier. And then the handle goes like that. Okay, so that looks like that's going to be the design. And then basically you will have these little notch pieces that go in. Round part goes to the bottom, and then you have the bolt part that goes through the top. And then that should line up pretty well. Let's get this other one. So again, you got the round hole in the bottom. And just kind of line that up pretty good. We'll flip it over here. And then it looks like this gets put in through the top. And just kind of screw that in. Then we'll start twisting the Allen part in here. That looks like that's going in pretty good. Let's get this other side lined up properly. Okay. So it kind of makes it a little bit easy to orientate the correct way. So I'll put this down on top. I'll try to get that lined up pretty good. I think we did. And then we'll just tighten that in. Okay, tighten that up. Tighten this side up. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Good angle. And then this head, basically just kind of twist it, and you'll see it kind of line up. And then just kind of push down on it. Give it a couple quick taps. And then that will kind of line itself up here on that edge. And I think as we start shoveling, that will work its way in a little bit more, make it a little more sturdy. And then there you go. So let's go outside, test this out, see how it works, and we go from there. All right, so see how those screws are in there? So you kind of have to basically tap it down on the ground a couple times, and then that will seat that. But just give you a general idea, that is a nice ergonomic handle on that. Gets a good amount of snow at each shovel full. And we can go back a little bit deeper. So that's great. No need to really bend over too much with this. And I like the blade on this because it definitely moves a good amount of snow. And then there you go. Pretty cool. Anyway, Brian from Garage Mahal. Anyway, Brian from Garage Mahal. Thanks for watching and be safe out there.